Thank you for inviting me to read. I enjoy reading a lot. When I came to this country, I was about 5 years old. And I didn't speak a word of English either. I had to start fresh, just like all of you. I had to learn my A, B, C's, and everything. So what helped me the most in making sure that I was able to speak English was, one, the most important thing was having great teachers. Okay, so teachers, yes, they give us a lot of homework and things like that, but teachers was a very important piece of helping me learn how to speak English. The second one was my friends in the classroom at a very early age, as kindergartner, first graders, second graders, and third graders. That really helped me because they helped me, they spoke English to me. So I get to practice my English, okay? And the third important piece was reading. And I was not a good reader in the beginning, okay? So I had to learn how to read. I read a lot of books. And so there's always been a lot, I enjoyed my time in the library, reading with friends, reading with groups, and so that really helped me, okay? So those were the three things that helped my English a lot, and I hope you guys enjoy read this particular story. It's called Dia's Story Clock, okay? And I'm going to read it to you, and then I'll get to tell you about my own story clock that I was able to bring, all right? And then I promise you guys can ask me any questions you want after. That's a cool story that I have in front of me. It's called Dia's Story Clock, the Hmong People's Journey of Freedom. It says, this is my story, okay? So this story clock shows the journey of my people. We are called Hmong, which means free people. Our journey begins long ago in China and continues to Laos and then the refugee camps in Thailand. For over 125,000 Hmong people, the journey ends in the United States. In Laos, the Hmong were able to farm as they wished and lived in peace for many years. When I was a child in the 60s, my family lived in the wood and bamboo house with a thatched roof made of palm leaves. Every morning, I helped my mother and sisters pound rice. After breakfast, my family walked for almost 2 hours to our mountainside fields, where we worked all day. Every evening, we walked back home. At harvest time, we each carried a basket filled with the rice or corn. While women in America continue to stitch new story cloth, we all have vivid memories about our lives and culture and history. The story cloth is a bridge to all the generations before us. It says here, when I was to show the story cloth to my niece and nephew, who were both born here in the United States, I point to different pictures and tell them that this is what it was. And you can see the story. See, it tells the life of some of the Hmong families and what they were doing. And you can see them taking care of the horses, the chickens, having the house there, and farming. So our people did a lot of farming in their country, right? Kind of like our parents here too.